Hey guys, Dave Nicholson here. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can generate your ads using the InstantAzon plugin. Okay, it's very simple. So once you've got the InstantAzon plugin installed, if you click on the left-hand side navigation here, you'll see InstantAzon, and then it'll take you to where you can enter all of your settings. Okay, now we've specifically designed this to be very, very simple to use, so you won't find any problem at all in putting your details in here. I'm not going to go through every single individual setting because they're mostly self-explanatory, just simple things. But I'm going to show you, run through them, skim through them here, and show you all the most important ones. Okay, so the first thing, your JVZoo affiliate ID. You only need this if you want to include the Powered by InstantAzon link, which will be placed below the ads. What that does there is that provides a link back to InstantAzon through your affiliate link. Okay, so anybody clicks on that and they go and buy InstantAzon, you get a commission. So you can click the link there to go and request to be approved. And once you're approved, just put in your JVZoo affiliate ID in here. So let's say, for example, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Obviously that's not yours, but if that's what your ID was, put it in there like that, and make sure that checkbox is checked to include the Powered by link. Okay, so Amazon Associates ID. Okay, if you haven't already got an Amazon Associates ID, you can click the link and go and get one. Basically, once you've logged in, it's dead simple. You'll see your Associates ID in the top left-hand corner here. Okay, you can also create some tracking IDs if you want to create tracking IDs, but that's all you basically need. You need to grab your Amazon Associates ID and put it in there, just like that. Okay, select which country you want to display ads from. So I'm going to display them from the United States. And product search term. Now you can use product search term and category, or either or. Okay, so you can either just put a product search term in for anything you want. That's on Amazon, or you can select a category. Okay, so for this example, I'm just going to select a category. So I'm going to use DIY and tools. Okay, so display settings, if you want to display images, like I said, most of these are self-explanatory, just check boxes and drop down menus, so very simple. If you want to display ratings, incidentally, the ratings are disabled on the preview, which is at the bottom of this page, but that's just to obviously speed up the preview. Okay, so you'll see those when the site goes live. Okay, so columns and rows. Basically, columns is obviously the vertical, so how many columns you want, and rows is horizontal, so how many rows you want. So that basically decides on how you want your ad block to look. Okay, so I'm going to use, for this example, I'm going to put something that's going to go in a sidebar. Okay, so I would have one column and maybe 3 rows. Okay, so that'll do 1 column wide and 3 rows high, block of ads. Check that box to randomize the product, so every time the page is refreshed, they will randomize and display in a different order. If you want to choose that, how you want to align it, whether center, left, or right. Okay, the main background color, this is the background behind the ads. Okay, so this is like the kind of block that they're all situated in. So if you want to change the background color, you can have a top gradient and a bottom gradient color. Again, self-explanatory. Main border settings, if you want to display a border around your entire widget, you can choose a border. Select the color just from the simple color dropper there. Okay, select the border width. If you want to have a box shadow, if you want to put a shadow on your ads, you can do that. If you want to have rounded corners, so rounded corners are selected by default. I'm just going to leave that selected. Okay, header settings. Basically what this is, it's kind of a little bit like what you can see on here. So this would be the header, and this is where the ads would be displayed, and this will be the kind of footer. Okay, so if you want to have a custom header section on your ad block, you can just simply check this box, put whatever header text you want in there, change the settings in there to your preference. Okay, so product title settings. Okay, so when the products are displayed, this is the title of the product that you'll see, so you can change all of the aspects of that, the colors, whether you want to include the title. You can change the fonts and the sizes. Okay, and how many lines you want the title to display on. And the same with the description. This is the description of the ads that are displayed. If you don't want to show descriptions, just don't check the box. I mean, some products don't actually have descriptions with them, but most of them do. But if you want to uncheck that box and don't show descriptions, it's very easy to do. But again, you can change all of the color, the font size, and how many lines of description are shown. So as I said, very self-explanatory. And the price settings, this is the price of the product, so you can change the color. You can choose not to show the price if you want, the font, and the size. So I'm just going to leave all these as they are because, like I said, very simple. You don't really need to change any of these if you don't want to. So this is the View More button. So this will be the button that people will mostly click on to go to the particular ad. So they can change the colors there. If you want to change the top gradient color and the bottom gradient color, you can choose those. The hover colors. So as I said, very, very simple. The footer, as I mentioned earlier, if this was your ad block where all this kind of text is here and this is your header, your footer will be at the bottom of the ad block. So if you want to include a footer and have some custom footer text in there, you can choose that. Okay, so that's it, dead simple. So as you can see, I didn't really change much in there, just changed a few settings, basically changed a few display settings, so I have one column, 3 rows, and left everything else selected and just put my ID in the top. So very, very simple. And if you want to preview your advert, just click the preview and you'll see a preview below. Okay, so there's the preview below. So you can see a preview of what the ad's going to look like. Remember, this will randomly change each time. So all you need to do now is either generate your website code or generate your WordPress code. Okay, so obviously WordPress code goes on WordPress pages and posts, and website code can go on any HTML website you like, and also in WordPress sidebars. Now I'm going to put this one, I've designed this one for a WordPress sidebar. Now you need to have like a special plugin installed in order to put short code on a sidebar, but with this you don't really have to. I'm just going to use the website code. Okay, so I'll generate my website code. I'm going to go ahead and copy that, and I'm going to show you what that looks like actually in a website. Okay, so what I've done is I've basically got a 2014 basic website here, which I had a header created. Okay, so it's a simple header created, and I've just pasted in 3 PLR articles. Okay, so that's all I've done there. So I've made 3 posts from PLR articles to create this website. I'll show you there's nothing in this section here, DIY tools and accessories, nothing in there. There's nothing in this section.